Hello everyone, welcome back. This week's questions come from Taylin. And I have to say, Taylin, these were great questions. I was way impressed when I saw your video response, so thank you so much. Take it away, Taylin.
Hi Katilette, my name is Taylin and I have 3 questions for you. First question, what is each of your kids' most dominant part of their personality?
The most dominant part of my kids' personalities. I'm actually really curious to see what you guys think just from watching the vlogs, what you perceive my children are like, their personalities. I have noticed, first of all, Shaytards, from the beginning of time, well, his time, I guess, he's been so intuitive. Like, he always knows if I'm upset, like, if I'm upset about anything. He always knows and he always asks. And he's very, like, Mom, I love you. Mom, you're beautiful. Like, he is the sweetest boy to me ever. So I would say he's very intuitive. As far as Princess Tard, she's a lot like Shay, if you haven't noticed. She's very spontaneous and spunky and very independent. Right now she has to dress herself. She has to do her own hair, and she just loves to be her, and it's so cute. I love her spontaneity, and she's also really into like characters and doing different voices, and I think she might be an actress. I don't know, but very independent. Baby Tard, I feel, she's so quiet, and you know, she sucks her thumb all the time, so she's always just like watching people. But when you get her like behind the camera, she's so silly. Like, I feel like she's gonna be a comedian someday because she just is always trying to make everybody laugh. She just says goofy, silly things and then laughs at herself. And Rock Tard, at this point, it's a little bit hard to tell. He's just barely getting into where he's talking and being, you know, really expressive. But lately, he's climbing on everything. He climbs on everything and, like, pulls everything out. So I don't know exactly what that means because all my babies did that. But that will be fun to find out.
Second question, if there was one thing that you could do differently about raising each one, even Rock-Tard, even though he's not fully raised yet, what would it be?
That is a really tough question because I feel like my kids are all so young that I haven't really had time to figure that out. As far as what I would do differently for myself is, from the beginning, I think I would just be more relaxed and not sweat the small stuff, not worry about the little things. You know, just kind of have a little bit more humor and be more relaxed with the whole parenting process, because it can be like stressful if you're always like, oh, I'm not doing it right. Oh, they're doing this. Am I doing that wrong? It's like, just relax and let it happen naturally.
And third question, what piece of advice would you give to each of your kids that they would remember for the rest of their lives? Thanks. Bye.
Oh, Taylin, you're killing me with these questions. One thing, okay. I can do this. Okay, like one piece of advice, like just one. I think that the most important thing that I would want them to know and to realize is to be open and to be teachable, but also to trust themselves, to have complete trust and confidence in who you are. Yeah, I think that's it. Last week, my goal was to not put myself down. Can I tell you guys, it really helped me out. I'm really glad that I made this goal because I do it a lot. It made me realize how much I actually do it. And also, when I stopped myself from doing it, I felt so good inside. In fact, this morning, I woke up and I looked in the mirror, and it was one of those mornings where I was like, ooh. And I started to think, oh, I'm so ugly, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, you're beautiful and you're just fine the way you are. And then I walked out. And I felt so good inside, like, see, I'm fine, it's okay, I can love me. I think that's the hardest part, is just loving yourself. And everybody else can tell you, oh, you're beautiful, you're wonderful. But if you don't tell yourself that, then you're not gonna believe it. Next week's goal, going along with the same lines of making myself feel good about myself, I'm gonna exercise every day. Because I'll tell you from experience, when I exercise, I feel so much better about myself. I've gone through spurts where I don't exercise for a while, and then I start exercising and I get so much energy and I just feel healthy, and that's why I do it, is to just feel good. I don't necessarily feel like, oh, I have to make my body perfect or whatever. It just makes me feel healthy when I exercise. So that's the goal. Join me, let's exercise and feel good about ourselves, and I will see you next week. Oh wait, no, leave comments, leave more video responses, because I I'm loving them. And Taylin, these were great questions. I was really impressed when I saw your video response. So keep those kind of things coming. Lots of questions, doesn't matter what it is. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!